Hi, today we're talking about my trade on ZAPP Electric Vehicles Group following Ross Cameron Warrior Trading's protocol. And just to be clear, I'm not one of his students. I have just watched his videos nonstop for the last month, and it makes sense to me. You can see the stock. I'm in ZAPP right now, trying to do one of his quick trades. He recommends a stock of $2 and over, and to be in the stock 5 minutes or less and take a quick win. And here I am in it, although I am new to day trading, and I tried it once before and failed miserably when I was working because I'm on the West Coast, and I just couldn't get up at 4:30 a.m. to day trade. So now I have all the time in the world because I'm retired. And like I said, I've been investing and doing swing trades in stocks for about 30 years. But day trading, I know, is extremely difficult. And like Ross said, most people lose money. You can see here, I got in this trade, which I'll show you my buy and sell at right around $2. And I'm just about to sell it at any moment here. It's zooming up. And at one point, I saw the stock begin to pull back, which made me really nervous. You can't really see it on this 1 minute chart, but I could see it when I was in live action. So I sold it right at $2.30. So that was a 30-cent profit. Because Ross said it's really, really difficult to make money as a day trader, I am giving this a try, buying one share at a time until I prove successful, because one of his other students did that, and he did that until he had great consistency and has gone on to make $500,000 a day trading. I thought, well, that's smart, and I have enough money where I don't need to make extra money right now, but of course it would be nice. So here you see the stock going up again, and I actually found this on Finviz. At the very beginning, the first slide, I showed you my Finviz search criteria that I do, and I set up what I call a Ross Cameron top gainers for the day. As I mentioned, I'm not Warrior Trading. I don't have access to his tool, so I set up my own Finviz Elite search. And you can see here the stock is continuing to run up $3.41. And now I was taking a quick look at the day view version. And I have here my VWAP, which is red. I have a yellow 9 EMA, a 20 EMA, and then a 200 EMA. So the only one you can really see right now is the VWAP and the 9 EMA. So looking at it closer, you could see that I waited to get in it until the MACD was up, which is something Ross recommends, and it actually stalled. They put a halt on the stock here, and you can see it's all reading red. I know Ross says look at it green, so it was halted for quite a while. I think it was a full 5-minute halt. So I really sped up all of this so that you didn't have to sit through a 5-minute halt. I'll show you a few screenshots. And you can see now this is my order on the bottom right. I bought one share at $2.03 and sold it at $2.30. And then you can see level 2 here. You can see it's starting to pull back on the left, and now it's really starting to pull back. And it's breaking below the 9 EMA, which is yellow, and the blue 20 it's heading towards. Then I'm looking at the day view again for levels of resistance. And then zooming in again, zooming out again to see the current level. Now it's zoomed up to $2.77, so I'm feeling some FOMO at this point, but I was looking for another spot to get back in, and it started looking like it was failing. It's now pulled back to $2.69 and $2.60, so I keep watching it. And Ross recommends that a new trader just get in once, get green, and get out. So it was actually a 15% win on the day, which is what I make on a good year on a full market ETF. And now to see why it zoomed up like it, could see that it was on the top gainers for Finviz for 113%. It actually went up quite a bit higher than that. But then Finviz sent me an alert. I have it set up, although I have an iPhone. You can see I'm pulling up my Ross Cameron. This is something I created, and seeing why it went up. It had news on the financial reports, the positive financial reports, and I'll give you a quick view of that and why it did so well. So you can see some of the details here. You can see 2024, they lost quite a bit less money than they had the previous year, which is nice, so that was a positive. And then for the consolidated numbers, not quite as good. But here you can see the Yahoo view of it, and you can below it you'll be able to see a little bit more detail on the company. Again, it's ZAAP Electrical Vehicles, and they have a market cap of 9.1 million, so they're tiny. So I do have an affiliate link for Finviz in the description below. You'll want to check out. I've used Finviz for quite a long time, and I absolutely love it, how you can get alerts. It alerts me on my email. Here's a few screenshots of that. And I get those on my phone. I have it set up so I get a beep. Even though I have an iPhone, I found out that I can set an alert. I've listed them as a VIP contact, and then it beeps on my phone, and then I can go ahead and look. So that's early in the morning, and then I go run and look at it on my computer if I'm not in trading yet. I don't start until sitting down at 6 o'clock Pacific, which is 9 o'clock EST, and then I usually trade for about 2 hours maximum. So make sure and follow this channel if you want to see my progress as a new day trader. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a like and subscribe while you're at it. Watch the next video in our playlist.